What up, what up, what up, man? The real Coach JB here for another daily rant. This daily rant is brought to you by BlueChew.com. Head on over to BlueChew.com. Use the promo code JBShow. Britney Spears. Is she on fucking crack? Or does she just get a bad rap? We're going to dive into it a little bit on one of these Coach JB's daily rants, exclusive. Don't go anywhere because it is going to be quite interesting. Some very, very interesting takes I may have, especially since supposedly she slapped herself, contrary to belief. Did she? Or was she slapped by security? And did she have a bitch-ass security guard herself that didn't defend her? We're going to find out. We're going to break it down. Don't go anywhere. See you on the other side. Britney Spears. Britney, bitch. We got a lot to discuss here, man. It's very interesting. I don't know where to really go with this. I just wanted to get into it because I got two sides of this as devil's advocate. I got a side that Victor Wembanyama is such a bitch that he had to have security slap her, or I got the side that Britney Spears is on crack and she's fucking very, very deranged lunatic after her father basically tried to fuck her life off. I don't know which one I'm going to lean towards, but I wanted to give you both sides so at least you out there can make a educated decision on what side you're leaning on. I got a very interesting one, though. I just want to start over from the beginning, and I want to remind everybody who this girl was, okay? I mean, look at this girl as she goes. I took the music off because I don't want to get hit. So she's going as she gets older and older. You know, pretty girl, decent girl. Wasn't never my type, but, you know, she's getting older and older. Starts off, you know, look at her. She was on top of the world. She was Beyonce before Beyonce. Look at her. 23 years old, starting to grow up, be a grown woman. Now she's starting to take a dive. As early as 07, shaves her hair off. Now look at her eyes. Shit's starting to change. She's 30, starting to look a little different. Now she's in her 40s, dog. Time is a thief. Look at her. Holy shit. She's came a long way. Damn. I'm just going to be honest. Her body used to be more voluptuous. When you get on that crack rock, I'm going to be honest with you, it starts to look like a crack head. You can see her hips are gone. Titties are gone. Waistline, legs. I mean, let's just be honest. I've been around this a while. Take a look at this shit. I think anybody would tell you that's probably disturbing to look at after what we know her to be, right? We pretty much see her as that's disturbing. Well, I got even more disturbing. What's going on, man? Look at her eyes. Is that running mascara or is that demon eyes? I don't know. Looks kind of reptilian / demon / I know, crackhead. This is what we call when we hit the pipe. We either get wet up, snort coke, do crack. I mean, this is what it is. Like, let's just be honest, okay? Let's just be honest. She had a recent run-in with Victor Wembanyama, the #1 pick, who I call a bust. Everybody's hating on me because I said he's a bust. He had a horrible game 1. Game 2, he bounced back. Supposedly had a good game. Here's the take about it. Victor Wembanyama comes from another country. He's not a American. He doesn't understand American, like, you know, how we move in America. And here's the take I have with him. I think he's a bitch already. I think his security are bitch made. I think the San Antonio Spurs security basically dropped the ball on this kid as far as how they wanted to move with him in Las Vegas. We know is a very, very crowded place. Everyone who's anyone goes to Vegas at any given moment. And when you see a star in Vegas, don't be shocked. You're going to see somebody every single time you go to Vegas. The issue I have is if you're going to do what you do for a female running up on him, Britney Spears or otherwise, if you're going to defend him in the manner that you did, don't let him out. Don't let him out. Have somebody in front of him, somebody behind him, not him alone. I have really good friends that are big-time security guards who run a lot of big-time celebrities and guard a lot of big-time celebrities from Ice Cube to Puffy to anyone. I have a good friend who played with me who runs a business. And they said he was totally mismanaged. It's like putting Biggie Smalls in the front seat when he was shot that day in LA. You never have the talent in the front seat. Well, you don't have this 7'7" motherfucker walking through catch in the area by himself and then have to come behind him to catch him. So right there, that first guy who's behind Wembanyama clearly hits her hand, which hits her face, okay? I've heard reports that she hit herself. And then let's look at the next guy who's trying to catch up in the red pants, Kevin Hart-looking motherfucker. Let's try to see him. He's trying to catch up, moves her out the way, disrespectful. It's a woman still. A crackhead or not, it is a woman clearly getting hit. And this guy that I want you to see here in the white shirt, I want you to know who that is, okay? I want you to know who that is.
Celebrity Gossip Channel. You want to know how I know this marriage is fake as hell? Because some man last night on July 5th, 2023, in the year of our Lord, backhanded, smacked Britney Jean Spears in America. This man, instead of posting his mugshot for going to jail for beating up someone to defend the honor of Britney Jean Spears, or posting photos of his face covered in bruises for getting the brakes beat off of him for defending Britney Jean Spears, he posts on Instagram instead. This man who spends $19 million a year, Britney Spears' hard-earned money doing this and this, he posts on Instagram instead.
That guy is her supposed man who's supposedly a bodyguard who supposedly is trained well with his hands and is violent with his hands. Instead of helping her against Wembanyama's security, he wrote an Instagram post saying, "I am opposed to violence in any form, especially without justification in the defense of yourself or someone else who is unable to defend themselves. Self-defense can be unavoidable, but the defense of any woman, especially my wife, is not debatable. I consider my reaction subdued considering what occurred. I hope the man in question learned a lesson," basically. Hold on.
This man who spends $19 million a year, Britney Spears'
He spends $19 million a year of her money to train kickboxing, UFC, etc.
hard-earned money doing this and this and this shit all day long for movies that are never gonna see the light of.
And he's a fucking actor who does all his own stunts, who's a low-grade CD list actor. Yet he didn't do anything to help Britney. Britney got slapped.
This man let someone slap Britney Spears and did nothing about it. Please tell me.
So now you're all caught up. Now you know what's happening here. So what do you think? Is she crackhead? Is she crackish, as Jamie Foxx would say? That's going to be a whole nother rant. Jamie Foxx. Where the fuck is Jamie Foxx? That's going to be another rant. But is she crackish? Is she a crackhead? Is she a basehead if you're from the hood? Is she just deranged? Is her daddy the culprit of fucking her mind over? She was so great as a young woman. Now she is this lady who has demon eyes, who looks crackish, who's cracked out, who looks like she's on meth, and her body's deteriorated, and she looks horrible. And now she gets slapped by security, and the minute she does, she posts an Instagram message, and everyone goes against her, calling her the villain and saying she slapped herself. You saw the video. The man clearly slapped her hand into herself. And let's just be honest. We're so soft, and men are so feminine that they hit women now, thinking they're equals. And I got to be honest. The man who was with Britney is a straight up bitch, cowardly fuck who trains every day, spends her money, and did nothing for her. And the security who hit her hand are straight up bitches. And Wembanyama, 7'7" man who is going to get approached by people every day of his life, is a straight up bitch and a bust who can't handle fame. Nobody begged you to be famous. Nobody begged you to be 7'7". It is what it is. Accept it. Move on. But for you to fucking go out and then deal with this fame the way you do. Stop and face the music, homie. This is who you're going to be. Say, look, man, I didn't know no drama. I don't know who was behind me. My security fucked up. They didn't even have my back. And then she came, and they came late, and they hit her hand, and it was Britney Spears, bitch. All you got to say.
Victor, do you want to apologize to Britney?
And you want to apologize to Britney. Is that justified? Should he apologize to Britney? Fuck no, I don't think he should apologize to Britney. I think his security's a bunch of bitches. I think he's a bitch. That's just is who he is, and that's what you guys think he is, and that's what you accept. You accept him to be a bitch, and you think he's not. You think he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I think he's a bitch. I think his security's bitch. I think Britney Spears is a crackhead. I think this daily rant is just a daily rant to say, Britney, bitch. And the bottom line is, she's clearly fucked up. And this is what Hollywood's doing. Why do you think Mel Gibson came out with a movie? This is what Hollywood is, man. It's a bunch of weirdo fucks who can't handle the fame. And now we're seeing a 19-year-old Wembanyama straight up showing you he can't handle the fame. So if you can't handle the fame, get out now. Because, dog, it's going to get worse, Wembanyama. You're going to be the next DeMarcus Russell. You're going to be the next DeMarcus Russell bust. Mark my words. Britney, your time came and it is gone. Sweetie, just stay out the way. Stay in your lane. Get out the way. Get the running mascara off. Stop doing crack. Stop snorting coke. Stop the meth. And let's see if you have enough money to survive the rest of this thing out. If not, you got to do something. You got to get out of the way. You've lost your hips, your ass, your titties. Everything's gone because of the meth and the coke and the crack. Stop it. Get out of it. Wembanyama, you should be ashamed of your giraffe-looking ass. You can't even fucking talk to a woman without having your weak-ass security fucking hit her. Hey, man, always the real. Always the real. I'm always going to give you the real. I can't wait. My next daily rant's even going to be crazy when I'm going to talk about Dwight Howard cussing at his little kid and how all you soft pussies want him canceled. You want to cancel a parent. Can't wait for that one. Don't miss it tomorrow. Don't miss the Coach AB show with Big Smitty tomorrow. And, hey, it's going to be a real day to have a real day on Wednesday. Work Boot Wednesday on the Coach AB Show. Much love to everybody. Pound that like, subscribe, become a member if you're not one. And I will see you in the morning for the Coach AB Show with Big Smitty. Peace.